News and information that will help you on today. Turn it up and make it really loud, and let your friends know we're on and what we're all about. Wake up St. Louis. Oh, wake up St. Louis.
Oh yeah. Had to let the track ride a little bit. Sing, Teresa. Get up. Let's go. Oh yeah, I had to let that track ride a little bit. Good morning, y'all, and welcome to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. I am
fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi 2 King.
All right. Rob Woody. Good morning.
And we want to say good morning to my Auntie Diane, Patricia Hall Singleton, Miss Brenda Roan, Victor Jordan, the one and only, representing Grady Grace Church, Bishop Larry O, and First Lady Nina Jones, the one and only Reverend Elder Minister Anthony Wiggins, Jesse Prather in the house. My boy, I can always count on Jesse to make sure I'm on time. He's representing Solomon's Temple Church, 5569 Page, Bishop James and Linda Holloway, Miss Joyce Weiser, Miss Mary Vita Jones Moorhead, good morning to you. Kevin Wiggins, yes sir, good morning. And yes, I am the mom of Mount Nebo, he says. Oh, excuse me. He is the mom of Mount Nebo. Yes, he is. The mom, the minister of music. Let me see, who else we got? James Bethany in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Why this music is loud? I didn't realize that. Marla Smith, the secretary, good morning on this morning. My Auntie Diane said she sent me a text this week. She's waiting on it. Oh, okay. I'll go check it, Auntie. Erna French.
Come on, put them hands together.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Levi, my boy, my twin, the one and only. The one and only. There's only one Levi French. And that's the Levi French. My boy, my twin. Jimmy Franklin, good morning. Greg Happy Guitar Haynes represents St. Paul Church of God in Christ. Greg and Shirley Haynes. Man, y'all would have to be from back in the day to get that one. Man. Is that a girl on the bass? Good morning on the YouTube side. My Auntie Diane is over there. I'm still amazed how she don't know how to dial on her phone, but she knows how to get on Facebook and YouTube chat at the exact same time on the same device. That's amazing to me. There he is. That train had him. Charles Charles Barrage. Good morning, fellas, on YouTube today.
Good morning, Jimmy Franklin.
To see the difference.
Good morning, Bobby Connor. Good morning, Bobby C. Lady Margaret Brown, Sister Evangelist Peggy Brown. Good morning to you. Lori Union, wife of Hernandez. She says, good morning, family. Herb Caldwell, the Cheesecake King. Good morning to you. He says, to be a drummer, Rob the Pioneer, Woody is remarkably on time. That's kind of a good joke. I get it. It's corny, but it's good. Right.
But he's always the one on time, and he has to because he's the drummer. Wait a minute. Let's talk about you for a minute.
I know, so that means I'm like off. Huh?
But you know what? What y'all do here physically is actually kind of what spiritually happens in life. No, what y'all do here is a manifestation of, however. Because both of y'all usually on time. Y'all the drummers. And Alvin is always late. And Alvin is the one musically who is always off and behind and whatever. Let me see who else we got here on this morning. Sister Stephanie Thomas, good morning, representing BFAC. Pastor Tina Grimes and her husband, Pastor Mark Grimes, representing FaithWorks Fellowship. Good morning to you on this morning. Bobby, man, we still waiting for you to come on in here and join us on this morning.
Bobby got them twins jumping all over him.
You right. You right. Nigga, I had twins too.
Bobby probably on the organ right now.
Right.
Listening to the show.
Right.
That's probably where he sits every day. It's like his lounge chair.
Right.
He probably sitting on the way I can watch TV,
That's why that joke is so good,
surf the
man.
internet, all of the above. All right, hey, it's early. 7:37 a.m. We are done saying good mornings for our first set of good mornings. Y'all share the show. Y'all hit the likes. Champion praiser Amos Isaac in the house. He says, and we're dancing. Good morning to him. Good morning to you, Amos. So yeah, y'all, let's get some music going. Push share, push like, push smile, push hearts, push all of that stuff. Let everybody know we're on right now. Let them know.
Helping you on your way to worship. It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
We're going to church this morning. Some slow church, but we're going to church. Lift your hands all over the building in the radio land. St. Louis Area Fellowship featuring Pastor Michael Lampkin, The Awakening, right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Stuart Styles, good morning.
The song says, show them the mercy that you've shown to me. The prayer is, Lord, open their eyes so they can see. Hallelujah. The song says, give them the faith to receive the awakening. Is that anybody's prayer tonight? Come on. Come on, say, God do for them what you did for me. The song says, show them your mercy. That you shown to me. The song says, open their eyes. Give them the faith to receive the awakening. Tonight there's somebody that's lost all hope. Tonight there's somebody worried about their tomorrow. Yeah. And they're crying tonight is, Lord, I need an awakening. Oh Lord. Come on, say, God do for them. Come on, what you did for me. Come on, don't be selfish tonight. Come on. Say, Lord, I need you to show them the mercy. That you showed to me. God, even tonight in St. Louis, I need you to open their eyes. So they may see. Oh, and give them the faith to receive. Come on, everybody, say, the awakening. Is that your prayer tonight, Lord? I need an awakening. I got some things going on in my life, and I need you to stir up the gift on the inside of me. That's what I need every day, every hour, every minute, every second. Listen, the song just says, Spirit of the Lord, bring awakening. Come on, hallelujah. And guess what? Spirit of the Lord, would you start with me? Come on, help me sing it. Come on, say, Spirit of, bring awakening. Yes, Lord, and what I want you to do is start with me first. Spirit of the Lord, Spirit of the Lord, would you please start with me? Oh, say, Jesus, do for them. Come on, say, what you did for me. Oh, Jesus, thank you for the mercy, your unmerited mercy that you gave. Oh, say, the awakening, yes. In That's your prayer tonight. Lord, open their eyes so they can see. Oh, yeah. Come on, say, open their eyes, Lord Jesus. So they can see. There's some dysfunctional families, Lord, open their eyes. So they can see. Somebody having trouble on their job or they lost their job, Lord. So they can see. Somebody may be dealing with drugs or bad habits tonight, Lord, open. Because I know that you can do it so they can see. Come on, say it again. Say, open their eyes. So they can see. Lord, open their eyes. So they can see. Lord, give them the faith to receive the awakening. Come on, lift your voice in this place. 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 To every church, bring an awakening. To every musician, bring an awakening. To every singer, bring an awakening. To every pastor, bring an awakening. To every church corner, bring an awakening. To every street, bring an awakening.
Oh, yeah, that is The Awakening by the St. Louis Area Fellowship Part 2, featuring Pastor Michael A. Lampkin right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Good morning, Lady Wynetta Whittier. Yes, ma'am, it is still available. You can get it at MeTooMusic.com, METOOmusic.com/The Source. MeTooMusic.com/The Source. Secretary, hook me up. My brother, look at my little brother, Marcus. Good morning to you. Miss Larice Franklin, good morning. My cousin, Jacqueline Jamie Stokes. Morning. Ramon Grinston. Mon, I meant to text you yesterday. We were on the road all day, so I kind of forgot. But send me the order of your songs on your project. Your songs just came in alphabetical order. I didn't know if that was the right order. There was no number order. So let me know, man. Just send me a text with the order. Man.
Stuff I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. He sent it to us. So we getting that on the voice immediately, but I need the order. Miss Jade Miko Hilton Scott, good morning to you.
What's up, Jade?
Zito.
Zito?
Fonzarelli. Boy, we had some stories about you yesterday. And we shared some stories about you with Jarrell. Look at my auntie Elder, Lisa King. Good morning to you. Long time no see. Yeah. That's that 70s theme show ended. Everything ended like that.
Right.
Ooh, excuse me. Let me see who else joined us. It looked like, Regina Holloway. Good morning, Regina. Good morning to you.
Sam Mack, what up, though?
Straight up. Why am I always
what up,
late
dude?
on seeing everybody joining us? Fancy P, good morning. Miss Kimberly Jones Hancock, good morning. Absolutely. Yeah, Christopher Watkins, the one and only. Absolutely.
Kyle, you ready?
My brother.
Yeah, Jerome.
See, I was trying not to do it, but since you did it.
I say Jerome's in the house. Watch your mouth.
Hey, Jerome.
All right.
I was trying not to do it. My brother, Chris Watkins. I was going to leave it alone.
That's my dude.
Miss Arnetta McGill, good morning to you. Who else we got? Josephus. Darius Josephus Hicks.
What up, bro?
What up, Stephen Cooper Jr.?
Let me see. Yeah, there you go. Marla.
Look at Alvin.
Alvin, get off the thread.
I know, I'm not even reading this stuff.
You stuck at the train? Come on, man.
Marla posted everything. The secretary, she posted everything. MeTooMusic.com/The Source. I spoke to my auntie Lisa. The elder Lisa King. Too major for you, brother. Too major for you. Good morning. Stuart Style posted his. I don't know if that's his or the source. Before I start joning, I don't know if he.
Well, let's see.
But I see the ID. You gonna click the link?
Yeah,
let's see. Let's see what he got.
It won't let me click the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it wouldn't let me either. Oh man,
Something must be wrong with it. Then it must be his project.
Lady, right? That's what I was saying. Lady Lillian Blair, good morning to you. Bridget Michelle Harris, she says, "Good morning, Levi and family. Merry Christmas from Demetrius and Bridget."
Charles
Harris.
Fire Stick Barrage. What's up, man?
Yeah, we spoke to him before you got here. You remember you was like 5
I was
minutes
like,
late.
yeah, I was like,
Brother William Humphrey, good morning. My auntie Debbie,
Paulette, what's up?
good morning. Look at Fancy P. She say play Design Travelers. Paulette, you don't know about Design Travelers. What you know about Design Travelers, Paulette?
That's when she was vice president of the advertising.
See, don't tempt me. You know I love them. I'm going to give you a little bit since we got a little extra time, since we saved some time. Let me give you just a little church. Sergeant Design Travelers. Don't play with me, Paulette.
My wife is like, put the covers over her head.
Oh, no, I don't care. Hey, and this is they took a classic. Who originally sang Hold My Peace?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, the Hawkins.
Oh,
It won't let me. This is the Hawkins. Listen to the quartet version.
Hold my peace. I was like,
Right.
Well, that's what they call the. That's
What
they
is
did.
this?
What is
They did
this?
Hold My Peace. Listen to that. It won't let me. My sister Jocelyn, good morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know nothing about this. Courtney Green, look at my bro. Good morning, Courtney. Oh, yeah. Y'all don't know nothing about that. That's a class. That's how you do a twist on a classic. Quartet style. Give you a little bit more. Wait a minute. Pastor Alonzo Adams Jr., First Lady Ronika Adams, and the New Jerusalem Missionary Baptist Church in Ferguson. Thank you guys for a great year. St. Louis Music. Thank you all so much. Appreciate y'all for joining us weekly. Thank
Appreciate
y'all.
it.
No, that's right. To tell the world.
I've been born again.
Where are you, Alvin? Hey, this Chris Conner on the guitar. Let's talk. Spanking it.
Yeah,
Spanking Chris. Chris Conner. Speaking of Chris Conner was appreciated on the other night. We had an event here. I didn't get to make it, but the one and only Rob Woody, MeTooMusic's own, was in the house. Give us some updates, Rob.
How was it, man?
it was good, man. It was good. You know, the people came out and celebrated the music ministry of Brother Chris Conner, his faithfulness to the blessed believers, Temple Church of God in Christ.
Brother of the one and only Bobby Conner.
Pastor Lamont Milton.
So we had
that's his church?
Yeah,
Pastor Lamont Milton.
Jimmy Prather, Pastor Jimmy Prather spoke. He had some words. He spoke well. A few others. Elder Greg Haynes.
He did his thing.
Big Mike Pugh. Rodney Douglas.
So they have a house band?
I guess
Kind of, sort of.
when Bobby got there, he got on the organ, and
Of course.
Mike played bass. Then there's a young man. I think he's like 10 years old.
Elder Willis Wright's
his son. Yeah.
Yeah.
He played. He did a good job. He played piano. He did a piano solo, and then he did bass solo too.
Wow.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Pretty talented.
Mike Pugh's son played drums.
Oh, okay.
Did a good job.
Erna, did you question my hysterotomy? Is that a word? My hysteretics. I like that word. Of course I knew that. Erna Burner? I couldn't put I had my volume down. I couldn't play my drop. Oh man. She questioned my hysteretics. Bobby said Rob represented well. My sister Crystal Christy Ransom. Good morning to you.
What's up, sis?
Rob and I and Alvin were talking yesterday, and we talked about, because we were talking about Chris Conner. We were talking about the service yesterday, as a matter of fact. Excuse me. And I said, man, isn't it crazy? I asked Rob, have you ever thought about your connection to Chris Connor and Bobby Connor? And he's like, nah, what you mean? And I said, all right, let me see. Your connection is your first cousin, Andrew Bethany. See, I'm the hysteretics here. You and Butcher's cousin, first cousin is Andrew Bethany, who married Kelly Douglas.
Right.
Kelly Douglas is the sister of Kendall, Pastor Kerry Douglas, Kenny Douglas. But, and also she's the first cousin of Rodney Douglas.
Dude, you like the Bible with the begots.
Yeah, man.
I know, right?
But trip off of this. So I'm going to start over. Butch and Rob Woody, first cousins to Andrew Bethany. Andrew Bethany married Kelly Douglas.
Okay.
Kelly Douglas is the first cousin. Her father and Rodney Douglas Jr.'s dads are brothers. And then Rodney Douglas's mom and Bobby and Chris's mom are sisters. That's the direct link from Rob to Chris Connor. Who else you want me to link? I can link everybody here. Everybody married. St. Louis is a big old pool of nothing.
The views.
All right.
The views expressed in this program are not necessarily the
Bro,
views of
Justin
MeTooMusic.
Gilmore, good morning. Nikisha Joseph, good morning to you. But ain't that crazy how people are linked and everybody is linked? There's a whole bunch of more links going on here. Yeah, we do need to do a begat. A begat in St. Louis. I know.
There's a lot of it, yeah.
It is there, man.
And I just stopped right there. I didn't even keep going. I didn't go into who Bobby is married to and who they're kin to and how we linked that to Erna.
Crystal said stop.
I didn't even come back to the other side. Butch married. I'm not going to even keep going. Butch married my sister,
Right.
who links that to me, who then links that to my nephew David Hicks and Demarius Hicks, who is Thomas Payton, who links us to the Fitzpatricks.
Yeah.
See, man, don't get me going. Come on. Thomas is my great nephew, actually. Well, we say great nephew, but did y'all ever realize technically it's actually grand nephew?
Yeah.
We say great aunt, but technically it's actually grand aunt.
Yeah.
The siblings of your grandparents are actually your grand aunts. The aunts and everybody tripping out Alvin.
Alvin needs some help.
Shorty sees her little sister driving 10 miles per hour on the highway.
She said, hold her mule, man. Just be patient, brother.
Hold my mule. All right, I am
Fat up. Hey, baby, I shut him up.
Levi Two Kings.
It's Don Rice.
All right. Rob Woody.
And my sister's in the background.
I looked all around.
Y'all ain't ready for that.
Sing, sis.
Crystal, Chrissy Ransom. That's my jam. We're going to pay some bills, y'all. We'll be back right after these messages.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show. One of the most anticipated projects from one of St. Louis's beloved
I should have taken this commercial out since Erna tried to check me on the radio this morning.
is a 4-song project with a perfect blend of traditional and contemporary gospel music. Featuring Thank You.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I Won't Let Go.
Sweet baby. Into a fortnight.
I'm doing
Her
a dime.
title song, Always.
Never by myself. I got protective angels.
And the hand-clapping, foot-stomping, energy-filled track, hashtag Bring Devotion Back.
And my feet strike. Go lay down my head, me.
Erna French, Always. Available now at all digital outlets, including The Source. That's MeTooMusic.com/The Source.
MeTooMusic.com/The Source.
Erna French, Always. Get it now.
Go sit down beside King.
Hey, it's Chrissy Ransom, and you're listening to Wake Up St. Louis, the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
For the best in St. Louis area gospel, Wake Up St. Louis.
I'll never stop
MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
The inspirational thought of the week, Sunday, December 23rd, 2018. It's not how much scripture you know, it's how much scripture you live. It's not how much scripture you know, Rob.
Yep.
It's how much scripture you live, Rob. Happy Sunday.
That's a good
Can I say something real quick?
This your show.
Sure. All right. Just want to have a quick conversation with Don. Hey, Don. What's up, man?
What's up?
You know, we had a road trip yesterday, right, that you weren't able to participate in.
Yeah.
So on the way back, you know, around, you know, roughly a little bit over 3 hours, guess what we had to listen to?
What?
To talk about how wonderful of a songwriter he is, and his keyboard playing, and his arrangements, all that stuff, man. All right, we can we can go back to the program now. Just wanted to share that with you, that you missed that.
There's a lot of arrogance in that.
Man. It was father when I
get all the applause.
And he got all of the applause because he gave it to himself.
Look at who walks in right on cue. That's crazy.
I got a witness. Sit on down, brother.
So
sit down right
Two
quick.
was real arrogant yesterday, talking about
on the
his
way back home.
playing.
Did Two not talk about
And
for
on
3
the
hours
way down and
right, how wonderful of a songwriter and keyboard player and
every Sunday.
producer.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
CEO.
Prove me wrong.
So wait a minute. So he played all the
He was
songs.
rewinding. Look, he was rewinding his line.
And when it was somebody else, we heard like 3 seconds. All right.
Right.
Hey, let me tell you how arrogant our trip was yesterday. We was late getting on the road because I sat at home and I compiled a folder to put in the truck.
Right.
And it was entitled Two's Faves. Two's Faves. It was all the songs we produced and wrote and sang and played, and we had a good time.
He's being modest now. He's saying we.
It was we. Thank you was in there.
Yesterday was I.
Say yes
Today is
was
we.
in there.
It's we on the radio, but it's I in the car.
Yesterday.
Miss Penny, thank you for your donation. We appreciate you. Major Terrell, good morning, bro, and thank you for your donation on this week, man. I really love and appreciate you.
Hey, man, you did pretty good at Pleasant Grove last week, man. You know, he played organ over there.
Major.
Oh, Major? Oh,
Yeah, he
really?
did good.
Yep.
Major
Major
the truth,
is
man.
one of the most slept on, underestimated
He was
guys
doing
in
his
the
thing,
South
man.
area. I would say he probably is the most slept on, underestimated guy in St. Louis. Craig Towns, yes, we played quartet without Alvin on this morning.
Yeah, Craig. I was listening and I couldn't listen because y'all kept talking.
Let me see. Somebody joined us that I wanted to say good morning to. I know who it was. Miss Mila Brown Allen. That's the one and only Bishop Michael Brown's daughter. Mila used to be the jazz singer extraordinaire around here, boy. Came from Lincoln Senior High. All of that. She says, good morning, happy holidays, everyone. From Smyrna Pentecostal, Dr. Michael Brown, pastor and bishop. That's our neighbor right down the street here on Jerome Lane. Right up the street. Lady Monica French Bowling, good morning to you. Pastor Lamont Walker says, good morning, too. And family, I was on earlier and got kicked out, but glad to be back. I appreciate what you guys do. Many blessings to all, and may your Sunday be prosperous, filled with God's presence. And yes, I agree that Levi Two King is one of the greatest keyboard players to ever play, and he writes the best songs to come out of St. Louis.
Why, yeah.
We didn't need that.
We sure didn't need that one.
Craig Edwards, my brother, light skinned as me, Minister Craig Edwards. You weren't on here last week, man. I missed you. We had a conversation. I called your name out. I needed you on last week. He says, good morning, fam. And yes, Levi Two King is the greatest songwriter to ever come out of St. Louis. Thank you, Minister Craig Edwards.
Because we going to have a talk tonight, bro.
Marla Smith says, it's the end of the year. If you haven't had a chance to donate to the MeTooMusic Morning Show, now is your time. Donate by Cash App. MeTooMusic, which is the $sign MeTooMusic, METOO Music, or PayPal, MeTooMusic@yahoo.com. Thank you to our secretary, Marla Smith. Champion praiser Amos Isaac is replying to Lady Monica French Bowling. He says, I love you, Monica. And yes, Levi Two King is the greatest songwriter and piano player to ever come out of St. Louis. Let me see. What else? Who else is saying this?
Dude, man.
Ernest says, Father, when I get all the applause, because Levi Two King is the greatest piano player.
She didn't say that.
Miss Cindy Adams. Now I got to really apologize because I made that up on everybody. Nobody said that.
Fool around, swallow your tongue.
Hey, after some stuff I heard yesterday, if they still alive, me telling that little joke, I don't think.
Wow.
If God ain't killed who we heard about yesterday, I think he gonna let me live on this morning for a joke. Oh man! But Lord forgive me anyway. Miss Cindy Adams, good morning, representing Greater Grace
You
Church.
can live, you just gonna swallow your tongue.
Pastor David Hawkins, my friend, my brother. Good morning to you. Sean Kelly Sr., top of the morning. That's my buddy. That's my boy. Let me see who else is here on this morning. Ernest says, is this on the YouTube side too? Not seeing any of this. She's talking about the comments. Miss Penny, good morning. Thank you again for your donation. Sister Pat Jackson, good morning to you. We thank Major already.
Charles Mirage. Charles said Levi 2 King is the greatest fire stick man. I learned from the best. He gets all the applause.
Now that's the truth though. No, that's not.
It is. The views expressed in this program are not necessarily the views of MeTooMusic.
Yeah, you're a little slow on that trigger too, boy.
I see my boo.
No, she didn't speak yet. You can't speak.
Man, that's my wife.
I don't care.
You ain't gonna do that to your wife. You saw her name on there.
How does Joy
don't
speak?
play.
How does Joy say Rob's name?
Hi, Rob.
No, Robert.
Robert. She did say Robert.
Hi, Robert.
She didn't say Robert.
Let's see the Robert. Oh man, okay.
The hate.
What else I'm gonna make up right now? Because I made up all the last few things I talked about. What time is it? It's 8:03 a.m. Wait a minute. Track. It's 8:03 a.m. right now in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Currently 30 degrees. The high today will be 45 at around 3 p.m. Low will be 30. Forecast. Boy, I got that spelled forecast. Let me fix that right now. Forecast will be cloudy with 1% chance of rain. Thank God for the break in the rain on today. Tell us about what you saw this morning, Rob, on the highway.
State troopers, 2 of them in 2 different places on 64. So
64 headed west, coming from the Shiloh, O'Fallon, Fairview Heights area.
Yeah, be aware.
Where did you say you saw them? Caseyville?
One of them is at, where they're normally, when they are on the highway, they're normally at the Caseyville, sitting right in the middle, right at the Caseyville exit. But there's one before that now, up in the Fairview Heights area, sitting right there in the middle. So it's 2 of them.
So y'all know, watch the trap on the
holiday season, y'all.
Set a trap.
They set the trap. The devil thought he had me. Well, forgive me for playing with you. Because I thought about the other story y'all told yesterday. So, and Alvin, and you going and Rob?
Robert and this stoplight.
You going to hell?
He going.
Man, we had a good time.
What about yourself, sir?
Mr. Mika Charnel, good morning to you. Oh, man.
Cracking up.
And all we was trying to do was just look at the city.
Just have a good time.
Coming from St. Louis, coming from North County, what did y'all see down there, Alvin?
It was open.
It's open. You good to speed. Good to go.
All right, well, don't speed if you're on the east side.
Be blessed.
Coming, if you're on the east side, going west on 64.
What about that food at Drake's yesterday?
Oh, my goodness. Drake's was, man, I woke up, man, I had the saddest thing in the world happen to me yesterday. I need some good, sad music. So I was at Drake's yesterday, this restaurant in Kentucky, right? Louisville, Kentucky. We're at Drake's.
Okay.
And I ordered this veggie burger, avocado burger. It was amazing.
Avocado black bean.
It was avocado black bean burger. It was amazing.
Okay.
And so I saw these fries. I saw somebody else's fries come out somewhere in the restaurant. I was like, oh, that's all the fries we get? She said, yeah, unfortunately. I said, well, give me 2 orders of fries. And she brings the fries, and man,
he said it just like that.
No, I did. I said it just like that.
He said it.
So she brings me 2 orders of fries, and now, mind you, to make the story even more dramatized,
why you order it like Martin Luther King?
I want 2 fries.
Give me 2 orders. Not only that.
So she brings the burger out and didn't bring my fries.
Okay.
She said, I'm sorry. Now everybody else had fries.
Okay.
But she didn't bring either one of my orders. She said, you got to wait. Fries are cooking. Which was great because I had fresh fries.
They wait. Go ahead.
Oh, look, I almost knocked the whole computer screen over trying to do that. So fries come out late, and you should see me. I'm hungry. And I took 1 bite out the burger, and I sit it down and sit back, trying to be patient, waiting on my fries. Because I didn't want to finish the burger without the fries. Fries and burgers go good together.
Right.
Black bean burger. So anyway, she brings the fries out. We sitting there. I got a baby sitting to my left, right down here in the little baby seat. He's asleep, right? Got the little cover over him. I finished the first plate of fries, small, very small plate. Dude, I bit into the fry, probably
he said very
in
small.
the top 2 best fries I've ever had in my life. Weren't those fries amazing though? For
They
real.
were, man.
They were good. They're very
They
good.
were amazing.
Okay.
Somehow yours order was smaller than ours.
Right. Dude, I'm sick. Probably because they say, oh, he got double fries. What we're going to do is give him one order and split it on 2 plates. So I'm sitting there, and dude, literally in my mind, I'm looking at my second plate of fries, and I'm calculating, oh, yeah, I'm going to take this plate. Let me finish this last fry. I'm going to slide this over. I'm going to bring my next plate over. That's what my mind said. I became like thigh fingers. My fingers got so fat. I reached for my fries, hit the plate, knocked the whole plate over on the baby who was asleep. Lost my whole plate of the best fries I ever had.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm not lying, man. If they didn't see it, if it didn't make so much noise, I would have eaten all them fries off the floor. That's how good they were. I'm not even lying to you, man. They were amazing. Miss Anita Michelle Jackson.
Did you wake the baby up, man?
No, he didn't wake up.
But he smelled like French fries when he did.
I want to lick the baby. Just wow. Good morning, baby. Miss Anita Michelle Jackson, good morning to you on this morning. Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
Track. What else we got? It's time for something. Oh, it's time for some music. The one and only represent Kansas City. We playing some Kansas City music on this morning. Isaac Kate, Strong and Mighty. 8:08 a.m. I am Levi 2 Kings.
It's done, right? It's Dr. Alvin.
All right. Rob Woody.
Wake up, St. Louis. Good morning, Muffy. Carlos, I'm sorry. Hallelujah. What's the key? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. How you know? You weren't even listening.
I'm gifted.
They ain't here gossiping in the studio. Gonna tell me you want hell?
Lies.
They ain't here gossiping.
We ain't got. Man, go on.
As a matter of fact, I hope that's what the scripture is this week.
It's the scripture of the week. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis.
Isaiah 40, 30, and 31 says, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
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 Oh, yeah.
Come on now. Yes, sir.
I'm not even. Nope. That's my boy.
Good God Almighty.
Kyle, cheers.
Who's your boy? What are you talking about?
I know what you're doing.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
You said yeah.
Yes, I do. The one and only Isaac Case has joined us, y'all. The maestro himself, representing Kansas City, Missouri.
What's up going on, Isaac? What's
Isaac
up
Case
going
has
on?
joined us on this morning.
I will not endowed in the foolishness that is going around me.
Real quick, y'all. Real quick. I want to say a prayer today on behalf of. This is like really serious, and week after week we go through this, and I just want to pray and say, everybody, just lift your hands and say, "Bless Don, God."
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Don, I always got faith.
Y'all praying now. You yet praying. We need you.
We need our listeners. I got faith in you, man.
We need our listeners first. We need a name for our listeners, man. We need y'all praying. Come on, man.
We got to get them a name.
Yeah, we do need to give them a name.
Anybody have any suggestions? Let us know.
He being plain family.
Right.
Can you read? Come on, read.
Come on, man. All right. Great Liberty Church of God in Christ.
Dude, did you see him? His lip shaking. He nervous.
Don, I got faith in. Yeah, just do what you do, man.
Golly. All right, it's their
two dum-dums in the room.
Do it, Don. Do it, Don. Look here, Rollo and Follow.
It's today. Featuring the Greater Liberty Mass Choir.
Liberty.
They got all these people, but the most important person
and
down
you're not
here
gonna read
is
any of them.
Chanel Scott.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Wait a minute, who else
that was
on
so
there?
biased.
Yeah, that was.
That's right. That's
Come on,
my girl.
Don.
And Pastor Raphael Darden, she in there too. Yeah. All right. Then we got couples. You're invited to Vision Board Party Saturday, January 12th at the City. Eat, laugh, and create. Spirit of Integrity. Al and Natasha Harrell.
Natasha Harried.
Wow.
Natasha Harried.
I was just going to say, man, you're doing great.
Then this thing costs $20.
The tsunami came.
Yeah. Dude says tsunami.
You're doing good, man. Sometimes
iPads
can be hard to read.
Everything else in February. Yeah.
Okay.
He just doesn't want to read.
No, Jesse ain't on nothing.
Jesse, come on, man. We got to close this year out strong. How you going to not be on the flyer in December?
He's intimidated.
We need more announcements. We need more announcements, Don.
Sean Wells, my god, sister, good morning.
Erna, call in and let us know what funerals you singing at, because we only had 2 announcements.
Hey, I'm sorry, Erna. I got to do it live on the radio. I told Alvin and Rob this story yesterday. I told them on our road trip that I got a text from Erna, maybe Friday. I think it was Friday. And the text started off with, "I'm at this funeral," and then ... everything else she said. I couldn't even pay attention to everything else she said because it was funny that she started the text off with, "I'm at this funeral." So I said, you know what? I'm going to go check my phone, my text messages with her, just to see how many conversations have started off between me and Erna with, "I'm at this funeral." I'm sorry, Erna, but that was funny to me.
So how many did you find, man?
I didn't check. I didn't know I didn't have to, though, because I'm sure it's thousands and thousands.
It's probably a lot. Yeah.
Oh, man. Speaking of the one and only Jesse Prather, who's not on any flyers for December.
Lifting you up and making you feel good in the name of Jesus.
It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.
Y'all know we don't play any Christmas music on the radio show in the morning, but this right here, I had to play this. This for Alvin right here. Go tell it on the mountain.
All right. Don't nobody talk.
Yeah, Jesse.
That's sweet.
Everywhere, go tell
Jesse, who playing guitar and bass?
and that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Oh, feel mighty good.
I love it.
Let's sing it again. Go tell it. Go tell it on the mountain. Over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it. On the mountain. That Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
The magnificent one, Ralph Mason
on guitar,
and Jesse on key bass. Oh my goodness!
Over silent floods by night, behold throughout the heavens the sun.
We're praying for you, Miss Joyce Weiser.
Ralph is killing.
Tremble when low above the earth rang out the angel chorus that held the saints of earth. Go tell it. Over the hills.
Definitely joining in prayer for you and your church family, Miss Joyce Weiser.
Go tell it.
They're going to Aunt Jewel. There she is.
And God sent us salvation that blessed this Christmas morn. He made me a watchman upon the city wall. And if I'm a Christian, I am the least of all. Over the hills and everywhere I go. Tell him that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, that Jesus, oh yeah. Tell him that Jesus, that Jesus, oh Jesus, oh yeah. Tell him that Jesus, oh tell him that Jesus Christ.
Go tell it. Go tell it. You ought to find somebody and tell it on the mountain. Go tell it. Talk about Mary, baby. Go tell it. Go tell it.
Y'all share some more, send them hearts out, send them likes up, let everybody know. Go tell it with them likes and shares.
Come on, tell it. You ought to tell it. Go tell it. Somebody ought to tell it. Tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Tell them that Jesus Christ is the one. You ought to tell it.
You ought to find somebody. Don't be ashamed to tell it. Tell them that Jesus is alive and doing well. That Jesus Christ.
Don, this how you clap. This how you supposed to clap. They gonna try to ignore me.
You ought to tell it. Don't be ashamed to tell somebody. Come on, mama, go tell it. Somebody ought to go. Tell it on the mountain. Go. Tell it. Go. Tell it. Somebody go tell it. Tell it that Jesus Christ is born.
And the drive is, woo! Marla said Alvin is chair shouting.
That's right. She said chair us shouting.
Chair us shouting, right. Woo! Woo! That is the one and only Jesse Prather and Committed to
Jesse,
Christ.
that's nice,
sir.
brother.
Nice, brother.
Go Tell It on the
That's
Mountain
nice.
from their CD Christmas Our Way, which came out a year ago, and we just
Man.
now playing this. Ain't that crazy?
And Ralph
that's
is
nice,
killing.
man.
You made him tune his guitar before he started playing. I appreciate you. Shade. I appreciate you, man. Boy can play.
Man, between him and Chris Connor, man. Golly.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that's right, Lady Wynetta Whittier. It's over. I wanted some more of that drive. Jesse! That's it right there. All right, it's time.
It's time for Today in History, brought to you by MeTooMusic City Rental, a space for your temporary worship services, weddings, funerals, and all of the type of events. Contact us today at MeTooMusic.com/the city. That's METOOmusic.com/the city. And now, Today in History.
Here we go.
There were several things I was going to pull up about cars, but I didn't. I mean, it was some good ones, man. Like, some good ones, but I ain't going to do it.
Give us one. Since you took 2 weeks off from cars, give us one.
Well, it's about this general that we really don't know, but in World War II, he was killed in a Jeep, and then they had to revise how they put the seats in the Jeep. That's it.
How was he killed? That might make us understand the...
I don't know. He was killed in a Chrysler Jeep. That's all I just want. Dodge Jeep, man.
Shout out to Jennings School District.
That's right. I graduated top of my class.
That wasn't hard.
No, it's very hard. There's some brilliant people come out of Jennings back when I was going.
Except you.
Okay.
All right, let's get transcripts, and we'll bring them in next week, and we'll compare everybody's transcript so the public can see what we did.
My school burned my transcript.
Okay. All right now. All right. Okay.
My school burned mine. They said it wasn't even worth the ink.
Alvin says, class clown. The end.
Let me continue.
Go,
my
man.
announcement.
Come on, man.
Look, the music didn't ran out.
And also on this day in 1947, President Harry Truman grants a pardon to 1,523 people who invaded the World War II draft.
They
evaded it.
Evaded.
Oh, he said invaded.
I'm like, nah, wait a minute. Now that's history. Somebody who actually invaded. They wanted to go in the draft to war.
My bad.
So they evaded it, and he granted all of them pardon.
He pardoned them.
Wow, that's pretty.
What was the number again?
1,523.
Now we should have gotten that kind of pardon after Vietnam.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the most unfair draft probably in the history of the United States.
We don't even talk about drafts no more unless a war comes around. I don't really hear people talk about.
How many
the
years
draft.
did that cost Muhammad Ali?
Oh man,
was it 5
2
years?
or 3 years?
Nah,
maybe
it wasn't
No,
five.
like 3.
It was like either
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
That was the prime of his career.
Career too. Yeah.
And also on this day, and this lady was born in 1867. Madam C.J. Walker, the first female.
That's a good
Oh, that's for the hair stuff.
Yeah.
First African American millionaire.
Yeah, but why though? Come on, the black women want to know.
Why she's from selling? Y'all just said it, from selling hair products.
We didn't say that.
it.
Oh,
We just said she's the hair lady.
from selling hair products.
From selling hair products. Oh man,
That's pretty good, man.
Oh yeah, I think about these things, man, so they can go over well and people can.
Champion praiser Amos Isaac said, 2, if you will share some of your applause. Tomorrow is my birthday.
I'll give you a little bit. I got a little bit for you. Happy birthday to the one and only champion praiser.
Yes, sir.
Amos Isaac on tomorrow. Oh man, I go tell on the mountain. I'm breathing hard still. I'm tired. I'm winded. All of that. Craig Edwards, light skin is me. Minister Craig Edwards says arguably.
Arguably.
I'm sure he was saying arguably. Annie Malone beat Madam C.J. Walker. I like that piece of history.
That's
right
what I'm
there.
talking about.
Yeah, I like that right there.
Annie Malone right there.
Well,
Who
coming
said,
from a history
who
teacher.
just said Emmy Malone? You said Emmy
I said
Malone.
Annie Malone right there.
Did he say that?
Only one talking. Hit we rhyme.
Did he say
was
that?
the only
Did
one
I say
talking.
that?
Yes.
I said Annie Malone.
Oh, the only
Did he
one
say
talking.
that?
No,
Yes, he did.
I did
Nobody
not.
talked.
I did not. I did not.
Rewind it.
I said Annie Malone.
He said Emmy Malone.
It's like y'all can't wait till y'all think I messed up.
It's all right. We all ain't perfect like myself. We understand.
Hey, I am
Fat up.
That's
Hey,
about-
baby, I son of a.
Levi Tequila.
It's not right.
Dr. Alvin Quinn, appreciate your services.
That's why Jarrell's son was trying to take your teeth out your mouth yesterday. I am Rob Woody. I am fired up. Make it hot.
You got quiet.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
The Source is the new digital media download site and distribution for the believer. Purchase and download faith-based music, videos, books, and more to your computer or device. There are free items to download as well. Visit the site now to start downloading your Christian media at MeTooMusic.com/The Source. Make sure you download the MeTooMusic app at Google Play Store or the App Store to connect directly to The Source. The Source, your source for faith-based media.
Hey, this is DeAndre Duncan. You're listening to Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Sunday morning.
It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two. Right here at MeTooMusic.com.
MeTooMusic.com.
Wake up St. Louis, it's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Hey, Marla, we don't have no game show this morning. Hey, double negative. Sorry, Minister Greg Edwards. Sure. But we don't have no game show this morning. I hope Rose not on here either listening. You know, she thinks she's my editor. Miss Leigh Jordan. Oh, yeah, Wake Up St. Louis. But we don't have a game show this morning, y'all. We don't. We were on the road all day yesterday, so we didn't get our game show together. But I do have a question. Speaking of French fries earlier, let me ask you this question.
What's up?
Track! Speaking of French fries, start bench cuts. Everybody gets to play this. Post your comments. Let us know. Let us know. That's all right, Marl. I still got you. I'm still thinking of you all. We got comment. We still, here we go.
Thinking of you.
Go ahead. Who was that?
Andre Crouch.
Who sang it?
One of his singers.
We had this argument already.
One of his singers.
Crystal Murray. French fries.
Okay.
Start bench cut. Start means they're the best. Bringing them off the bench means they're the second best. Cut means you totally cut them. So all you got to do is say them in that order. French fries, McDonald's, Wendy's, Rallies.
Wow, that's a hard one.
I'm fat. Come on. I'm thinking about them fries that was all over that baby yesterday. I just wanted them and all on the floor.
I'm going McDonald's, Rallies, Wendy's.
Say it again.
McDonald's, Rallies, and I'm cutting Wendy's.
If they just drop those fries,
McDonald's,
and they're like fresh.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's.
McDonald's. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Alvin.
Yeah, I got McDonald's, Rallies,
and Wendy's.
Wendy's has good fries.
They do got good fries. They the same way. They you get them when they hot. Yeah.
Their fries actually taste more like homemade cut potato fries.
Right.
But sometimes something about
got
their
that
salt.
sea salt. They got that sea salt.
McDonald's
that's what
fresh,
I don't care about.
McDonald's fresh and just put a little bit of salt on. Oh my!
But man, Rally's fries. I'm gonna tell you the trick to
Some
Rally's
good
fries.
ones.
Yeah.
Hot sauce. Because it's almost like fried chicken. Because of that bread on that. Oh
Really?
man. Oh man. So I might go Rally's, McDonald's, Wendy's. Now McDonald's fresh. It is amazing.
Yeah, McDonald's fresh, man.
Okay, songs again. Songs. Songs, y'all. Remember, we're talking about songs, not the artist. Songs. Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, Donald Lawrence. Songs. Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, Donald Lawrence.
For me, Fred, Kirk, Donald.
I think
Marla, I'm not listening to you. I'm eating me some McDonald's
I think
fries.
I kind of agree with you, Don, on that.
Say it. What y'all say again?
I said Fred, Kirk, Donald.
And I had the thought. Say it. What's yours first, Alan?
Al Green.
Let's see here. Johnny Taylor. I'm going with Kirk Franklin, Fred, and I'm cutting Donnie.
He called him Donald Lawrence.
Donald Lawrence.
This wasn't Donnie McClurkin.
Donald Lawrence. Yeah.
Fred, Kirk, Donnie. That's mine.
Speaking of Donnie McClurkin, did y'all see the news report on Donnie McClurkin in the car accident?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought about Rob when I did this because I know he was going to say Fred because I'm sure his mind went to also songs that he wrote for commission. That kind of puts him over the top.
It does.
Absolutely.
Definitely does, man.
I should have said Fred exclude commission songs, but you can't do it.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do it.
That's
It's
a
not fair.
start.
Yeah.
Running back to you? Come on, man.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, hey, Amos Isaac said something that I have done. He said Rally's fries from the grocery store and done up in the air fryer will make you.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I'm not gonna say
right.
that. He said it'll make you commit to Christ all over again. That's what I thought he said. But boy, me and Rob had a 20-minute conversation about air fryers yesterday.
Man, that air fryer, man.
That's one of the best things.
That thing is the truth, bro.
I thought the George Foreman grill was the best thing to happen to cooks,
right?
Or to, when I say cooks, like not real cooks, but people who just need something fast.
Right.
Air fryers, dude. People, it's Christmas time, it's holiday season, stuff is on sale. You owe it to yourself to get an air fryer. You can cook everything.
Yeah, you can get them around $50 now.
You can cook, and it depends on how many quarts and how many liters yours is. But like my son Joy, man, 9 years old, he comes home from school
and just throw some in there.
House smell like Thanksgiving. I look in there, man, it'd be fish and fries and like who put spaghetti in the air fryer? But it's so easy to clean, man. Oh man, I love air fryers. How are we talking about? We've been talking all morning. Been talking about food.
You have.
No, y'all brought up the fries. Y'all started it. Anyway, okay. Let me cut this music real quick. What else we got going? Did we do our commercial already and all that? Yeah, we on our last thing for the day. So it's currently 8:33 a.m. right now in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Currently 30 degrees. The high today would be 45 around 3 p.m. The low would be 30. Cloudy with a 1% chance of rain. Don't forget, if you're on the east side, going west on Highway 64, somewhere around Fairview Heights, there's a cop sitting in the cut waiting on you. And then that very next exit, that very next exit, which is Caseyville, there's a cop sitting. Is he sitting at Caseyville, Rob?
Yes, right in the middle of the highway at the Caseyville exit. Yeah.
So y'all be sure, don't speed around that area.
He probably listened to our show.
Right. Gregory Yancey, he says he needs some salmon. I've had salmon in the air fryer. It's good too. Makes it nice and crispy. Excuse me, but Don and Alvin said no police out coming from North County to St. Louis, so that's a good thing right there. Something I was about to say. What you say? What
I was getting ready to say between 7 and 8.
I know, right? Because they're gonna be out.
They're gonna be out,
it's a holiday.
It's Christmas season. They're gonna be out.
Pastor Lamont Milton says yes, an air fryer is a must-have. It is an absolute must-have. I mean, you have to have. I told Alvin. That's funny that me and D were in this when we got ours. We were sitting around eating and just thinking of anything we can cook in. I mean, we was throwing everything in it. And we thought about Alvin. We was like, Alvin is a single man, you know, who probably don't have. He works really hard. An air fryer would be perfect for Alvin. Mm-hmm. Like, dude, you could just throw stuff in. You set the preset timer. You walk away, get in the shower. You come out. It's cut it off for you. It's perfectly cooked. You don't have to watch it. Take it out, dump it on the plate, and eat, man.
Can't put ramen noodles in there, so Alvin's
Yeah,
out.
you can't because you got to have water. You can't. No ramen noodles, Alvin.
Not the item for me.
You know what? We were talking about stories yesterday. Man, we had fun sharing stories yesterday from our past and a lot of stuff that's happened to us.
Right.
And I got another story I didn't talk about. One of my favorite Alvin stories is one time he was late for choir rehearsal. He pretty much near about just missed the entire rehearsal.
Right.
Because he said he got the bubble guts. He got on the highway and had to turn around and go back home. Because he had gone grocery shopping that week, and all he had was a box of old raisins that were expired. And that idiot ate them.
Here we go.
That told you stuff. I
He
know it
ate
told
them.
Right. They was hard, wasn't they?
If you ever go by Alvin's house, don't eat anything you see in the kitchen because it's been there for a long time. Don't do it.
Oh man,
that might be true.
That's true.
Might ain't the word, bro. That's true.
That might be true.
Real quick, it's 8:36 a.m. Gotta get out of here. Music, TV, and film. We talked yesterday about this, fellas. Mm-hmm. Don, we didn't get to talk to you. We don't know if you've seen this.
All right, Jeremy. Tell me I got great album stories.
Don't want to hear any of those.
No,
sorry.
Sir. This is a family show.
We shared some great Jeremy stories yesterday on the road, didn't we?
We did.
We had some good ones.
Good times.
We should have put him on IMO or something, face chat, video,
right.
face chat, whatever. Give him a chance to defend himself. Anyway, Don.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen Tales from the Tour Bus?
I've heard about it. So I heard about Morris. It was Morris Day.
Day, the newest one.
Yeah.
Bootsy Collins.
But it was another one that I heard about.
It's got to be Rick James.
Yeah.
Rick James is keyboard player. Levi Ruffin is
Rick James. It's the funniest.
It's the most creative, funny thing you'll ever see.
I'm gonna have to check it out, man.
Jeremy, have you seen Tales from the Tour Bus? It's on Cinemax. You can watch, if you like Alvin, you got to sit there and watch it in pieces and segments on YouTube. They chop up the different stories. But if you got a Fire Stick,
but I did it.
If you don't have one, see Charles Barrage, and Charles, make sure whoever gets one from you, say I was referred to you from the MeTooMusic Wake Up St. Louis show, and whoever says that, Charles, put the Cinemax link on their favorites so they can just put Tales from a Tour Bus.
Meet them at the loading dock at Best Buy, Fairview Heights. 4:00 p.m. They be right there, right by that truck.
Now wait a minute, did they have some with some country western guys?
I think they had one on there with them.
Yeah, that's what my friends was talking about. They said, "Now that one was wild."
Yeah, the one with George Clinton. Now, the one with George Clinton, what makes it funny is who, Alvin?
Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy Collins makes it hilarious.
Okay.
Makes it hilarious. Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm off this
Jeremy
week, so I'm gonna be
Haynes. It's a must. It's a must.
Jeremy said he has it in his DVR. He records it.
It's a must watch. You got to. So yeah, anybody order a Fire Stick? I saw yesterday Charles has got Fire Sticks on sale. So anybody need a Fire Stick for the holidays since y'all off? See Charles Barrage.
www.firestickguy.
Put Tales from a Tour Bus
Back
on the
of
favorite.
Best Buy, Fairview Heights. The loading dock.
You gotta have that. You gotta have the secret code too.
This holiday season, he's giving away microwave popcorn.
Jimmy said the Willie Nelson story is a must watch.
Yeah,
got to see that one. Okay, all right. So, also, I thought about this. Lived up to the hype for the new season of television shows. Did not quite reach the hype.
Lil Rel.
Rel, right? Lil Rel is his name.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but do you still feel like obligated to watch it?
Yeah,
I do too.
I do
because I be pulling for him, hoping the next episode will be funny.
I like him as a comedian, stand up. So I'm always hoping that he's gonna say something.
So it never gets good.
Just misses the mark, man. It's a couple of moments.
You have a couple of laughs in it.
Really.
Yeah, you have a couple of laughs. Rose Anderson Rice is here, y'all. Good morning.
Hey, baby.
But what is good, though, you know what is good?
What?
The Neighborhood.
The Neighborhood reached the lived up to the hype. I think The Neighborhood is the surprise of the season. When I saw the trailers and stuff before it came out, I was kind of like, okay, I'll watch it.
It's funny though,
but
man.
it is hilarious.
Really?
It literally it exceeded the hype because they didn't put a lot of hype around it. Rail had hype, and it didn't quite live up.
Said is funny, and Tashina,
his youngest son,
funny. Yeah, the youngest son, he's hilarious.
Tashina is funny. Man, I'm glad to see her in another funny. I mean, she was good in Everybody Hates Chris, but she gets to clown and show that goofy side in this one. And Everybody Hates Chris, she always fussed and argued. She was a mama.
Yeah.
In this, man, she's funny, man. And I love Dave, the neighbor, man.
Yeah.
He's so corny. The son, though, Dave's son.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, they write good lines for him. So The Neighborhood is a definite. I'm looking for my sound effects.
What you think about Happy Together?
Happy Together, I have I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I like it and I watch it. That's what I had to ask myself. Would I watch it if it didn't come on right after The Neighborhood?
That's probably a no. But it's so corny that it's funny.
It is funny. Yeah, it is funny. It's funny, but again, I think it's funny by association.
What day?
Monday nights.
Is it? Monday. Okay.
Mondays. Neighborhood comes on at 7. Happy Together comes on at 7:30 with Damon Wayans Jr. and the one who played old girl from what's the dude who's executive producer behind Rail?
Gerard Carmichael.
Gerard Carmichael, the girl that was on that show, who played his girlfriend on there.
Neighborhood is on CBS.
CBS. Oh yeah. Neighborhood is hilarious.
Sinbad needs to cut that the mohawk. Looks ridiculous. And they say all their lines too fast on that show.
But I wouldn't say Sinbad is horrible on real. Sinbad is one of the ones that kind of helps to save it for me.
It just doesn't make sense.
But I wouldn't say he is horrible
because my daddy don't just come walk up in my house, ain't knocking on the door, or I come outside my bedroom, he just sitting on the couch.
Right.
Him and my brother. Come on, it doesn't work like that. Man.
Now I got another one that lives up to the hype, and I've never heard any of y'all mention it. The Cool Kids with Vicki Lawrence and David Allen Greer. You haven't seen?
I haven't seen that one yet. That's the one I wanted to watch. But when does that come on?
It's funny.
When does that come on?
It comes on either Tuesday or Wednesday nights. I always catch it on demand.
I'm going to go on demand and watch it.
Yeah, I watch it on demand. I always. I'm trying to see how they erase Jeremy's cover.
Jay Haynes, that mohawk got to go.
But the Cool Kids, man, that's another funny one.
Cool Kids.
Okay, that's that right there. Oh man, real quick conversation. Let me cut the music for this. Quick conversation. We had a conversation on yesterday. I want to hear the fellas take again live on the radio, and I want to hear what you all have to say. Even though I could be setting a trap for us and myself, because I'm asking a Facebook community and a social media community this question. Again, yesterday we talked, and Alvin made a great point. And Alvin walked down the list and the line talking about a lot of foolishness today that's almost directly and indirectly linked to social media behavior and things that happen on social media. And me and Rob said something while Alvin was venting. I mean, he was going, he was going off. He was going off.
He was there.
He was going off.
He had wax coming out his ears.
Man.
So mad.
And me and Rob said almost at the same time, we missed the good old days. As much as social media is a help and as much as it's been an aid to us and a help and there's a lot of benefits to it, it almost seems like most of the time the bad outweighs the good. Because we see so much foolishness on there. It's always so much drama. I said yesterday, man, I'm not even on Facebook. I miss all the news. But if the couple times I click on to post something or whatever, post a show or a flyer, when I click on, the first thing I got to see is musicians with cameras in their faces playing. Mm-hmm. We sing and we play songs that say God gets the glory, but we put the camera in our faces. Like, I'm confused about.
And they're looking at the camera.
Doing. Yeah. Looking for the comments.
Trying to read the comments while they're playing.
While they're playing. Right. Now, we sing God gets the glory. You get all the glory. Rodney Douglas Jr., you get all the praise. That's one of my favorite songs. But musicians and singers, we getting the glory for real. We're taking and we're jumping in front of God.
Now, you talking about videotaping in services.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah.
What?
Nothing. But I think it's
there. I'm like, what?
So, social media is a great tool. But I think it exposes. I think it enhances, or I think it sheds light. I think it. What's the word I'm looking for? It magnifies foolish people.
Yes.
The foolishness in people.
Yes.
If you got a little foolishness in you, I think social media magnifies it. Because if you don't have any discipline, no control over what you say, I think it's magnified on social media.
What you got, Don? I see you. I see it right there.
Say what you want to say, Don. You from Normandy. Say what you want to say.
It's Normandy.
Normandy.
It's me and Rob Muffy. We keep going, Don.
Go ahead, Don.
Y'all right, man. It's sometimes when you scroll down, man, and you see all these services live, and the musicians are playing, and then they looking over, and I'm like, how are you in the service doing that? But it's a new day, man. It's a new day.
That's all you got. It's just a new day.
He's trying
to be PC.
That's all I got today.
He's been a PUNK. That's what he's been.
right.
But yeah, that's my thing about and I'm not. And you got to remember, my gripe is not about the people who. That's not my only gripe. I got a few. I already said any foolishness in anybody gets magnified on social media.
I want to hear what Alvin had to say.
Go ahead, Alvin.
Come on, Alvin.
What you have to say?
I don't know if I want to. He was going
What
on.
you say, man?
But go ahead, Alvin. You
I
did
mean,
have
it's a
some good
lot,
points.
man. I think it's a whole long hour topic, man.
For those just joining us, we're talking about social media.
Well, give us a brief,
today's
abbreviated.
Come on, you can
your abbreviated version. Go ahead.
educated, man. Give us a synopsis.
I'll try to
summarize it.
Summarize.
Shout out to Jennings. Go ahead.
Simmer the
Again, I
possibilities.
will bring my transcript in.
Come on, man. Come on, boy.
We'll bring transcripts in here on next week, everybody.
Come on, we're talking about social media. Let's go.
I mean, social media. I mean, it's
and the impact it's had on the
the
world.
impact.
today.
It definitely. I mean, just look at I would say the age group 30 and under. Let's just start with 30 and under. Then I do 30 and over.
Use your words.
He said 30.
I corrected.
30 and under.
Slow down a little bit.
Like your life, people's life is now you show everything you do.
Yeah.
Your kids, like me personally, I would never put my kids on social media. I wouldn't take a picture of them of everything that they do. You know, like you put their whole life on social media. You know, think about the impact that it was when you put a kid on a TV show. You know, like even though they go through the whole, you know, the regimen or whatever. But I'm just saying, you just put the kid out there. So now you develop this kid into that mode because they probably got a phone too.
Right.
You know, and so they endure all the things that come along with social media. When you get to this thing, so now my life is predicated and my self-esteem is predicated on what someone
How many
thinks.
likes I get?
What? How many likes? But like you now. They rate their life on what's going around them, even though we know everybody embellish what they do. It looks like more. So now it's just a thing that I'm keeping up with this, you know, social wise. You know what I mean? Like when I say social, it could be from how you look. You know what I'm saying? Like this plays a lot into self-esteem, you know. So like the suicide goes up because of this. You never heard this suicide rate went up.
Crazy.
I mean, if you go back and look at the suicide rate from 2000, this is 2008. Let's just go to do 20 years, 1998. 2008, then do 2008 to 2018, and the age group. Look at what happened in the age group of suicide when it up. You had a lot of suicides in 2008 due to, you know, a lot of people losing their 401ks or whatnot. Like it was a lot of suicides like that they don't talk about. You know, like you talking about you lose half of that and that's your future. You know, like that's how you live. But that age groups when that, and it's, and, you know, it's you when you set the child off like that. Like think about it. I'll use this as last example because I'm gonna shut up because it can just be really long. Could you picture, and all of y'all older too, could you picture your sister taking fish lip pictures with your mama and posting them?
No.
That's normal now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And everybody, so I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You start this whole avenue of trends that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? But it could just, that's what I'm saying it directly. We look at it as far as like, oh, I'm promoting. Everybody's promoting something. But if you got 4,000 friends, oh, that look the same to me. And it looks, support this. I'm going to support 4,000 CDs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know, man.
You know what's crazy, though, man? When we talk about social media, when people do that stuff with funerals, like I've seen, I don't know if y'all seen this, but I've seen actual people, I've like you seen like people just say their grandmother passed or whatever, so they're at the casket or whatever, and there's the open casket, and they take selfies, man. They put the phone right there, right next to and they take and post them online.
Wow.
They take selfies right there with their deceased loved one. And have y'all seen this?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's why I said social media.
man.
I've definitely seen it. That's why I said social media magnifies what's in us. For real. The other thing we talked about yesterday.
That's morbid, man.
So like yesterday, I realized, and this is kind of what started this conversation. We're riding and talking, and I said something. Oh, I think I asked you about Laverne, Penny Marshall. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, I was excited too. You know, man, did y'all know Penny Marshall died? And before I can get it out, Alvin, Rob was like, yeah, yeah. And it dawned on me. I said, oh, duh. I'm asking people in the social media age because I'm not really I'm not on social media. You know, I expect everybody else to be like me. But the thing is, I miss the good old days where we got to come together and nobody really knew. Like everybody knows the same stuff now. And like it's just simple. To me, it's simple things. I miss the simplicity of life. Just the little things like being able to surprise somebody with some type of news, you know, or talk about and discuss something. By the time we get together physically, everybody has talked about it online,
Over
and
and
we
over
don't really
again.
have anything to talk about.
Right.
For real. We most of the time now, all we doing is rehashing the good old days. If y'all noticed yesterday, most of our talking was about the good old days. That's because ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about.
Marcus Harrison says, who's a funeral director, says they asked me to take the picture.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's super crazy. But yeah, I miss the simple days. I miss the good old days when we had things to talk about. We had news to share.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, I mean, and don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm not saying social media is bad. It's just that it magnifies, because it's a great tool. It's a great tool, but I think it magnifies. I
mean, there needs to be some type of regulation
and
in
you
your
just
life.
can't say, oh, well, I mean,
in your life.
In your life, there needs to be a regulation.
You got to be careful. It's just some things, some comments you just shouldn't make. You shouldn't put. You think about what you're getting ready to put out there before you put it out there.
The Bible talks about being slow to speak.
Oh my gosh,
slow to speak.
But here's the problem with that. You can put it out there.
Hear.
Somebody's going to like it. You know, that doesn't, you know, if I'm like, man, that's just kind of crazy. But somebody likes it. It magnifies, like you said, it magnifies. You know what I mean? You can put it out there and you be like, man, that's stupid. But then there's the relative people that's like, yeah, you're right. That ain't good.
And then you as a person who's posting these comments or making these statements, don't be so sensitive, because the comments are coming. So you have to know, if you're going to start something, they're coming for you, and people are ruthless on. They're going to say something about your talent. If you think that you did something well and you posted it on Facebook, a video, all these comments are coming. They're not just going for celebrities; coming for you too.
And the crazy thing is, it's our artists and our gospel people and our musicians and singers who, when they post something and somebody comes for them, now all of a sudden we see this fight on social media.
They be going at it.
We witness pastors and gospel people going at it on social media.
Hey, Mary Moorhead, there's a lot of people don't know who Nancy Wilson is. The great.
First of all, fine Nancy Wilson from back in the day.
She was beautiful.
Woo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My mom's favorite singer, dude.
Really?
Yes.
I love me some Nancy Wilson, boy.
Yeah, man.
One of the greats.
Absolutely. What was her character on the Cosby Show?
She was somebody.
She was
Was she Claire Mama?
Yeah. Yeah. Good answer. But yeah, that's our take. We're gonna stop preaching about social media right now. Any last words from you fellas on this morning?
Mine's gonna be about social media. Like, if you, and I'm being serious, because Natasha said this in her when she preached Lamar's grandmother's funeral. People do this. They will get up and check Facebook or whatever, and won't even check on their mama.
Right.
You would check on somebody else's life and what they may or may not be doing.
Wow.
I won't even check on your mama.
Darren Frazier says, we don't need to know that you about to eat. Help you find your outfit for the night. He is a deadbeat. This is not our business. Laugh out loud. Oh.
The ones that get me, people showing the food. Like, so we know Christmas coming up Tuesday. It's going to be so
stop, because you know somebody just asked what does Christmas mean to us. I'm trying to get out of trouble now. Let's end this show.
Oh, someone asked that.
Yes, on YouTube.
If you want to know what Christmas means to me, I want you to pull up Keith Wonderboy, 12 Days of Christmas. That's what it means to me.
You're not about to get me in trouble on here. Is that a girl on the bass? That's my what does Christmas mean to me.
Oh, they trying to get you, huh?
Anita Michelle Jackson, do you know I have so much respect for you as a singer and a pioneer in St. Louis for what you do? But when it comes to this trivia, you are one of the worst people.
Wow, shade.
No, she said that Anita Jackson was Denise's mother-in-law. Wait a minute.
No, Nancy Wilson?
I thought she was Claire's mother. Was she Denise's mother-in-law?
I think she was
Claire's mom.
Yeah. Miss Anita, you can sing though. I promise you, you can sing. You cold with that singing. Oh man. But yeah, that's it right there. Sylvester Seal said, Don, you a hater. Let me post my food in peace. Man, I can't take that, man.
Yeah, because some of the food looks just nasty.
No, man, some of the food, man.
I'm not gonna tell who I was sitting at dinner with last week. And this is me. I'm not a person who posts and do stuff, so I kind of hate when people come to me and my children, take pictures, and then all of a sudden somebody say, yeah, I saw y'all on Facebook. It's like, I don't post on Facebook.
My wife said Nancy Wilson was not Claire's mom.
Who was she?
Who was she then?
Clear it up. Clear it up. Chrissy said no.
Crystal said she was Martin. That's Denise's husband.
Yep.
Miss Anita Michelle Jackson.
She was right.
I owe you an apology.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
So you need to send her the whole.
You gotta send her the whole package.
We already did. We sent it a couple weeks ago.
She was Denise's mother-in-law.
Real. Oh, Miss Anita Michelle Jackson. You are absolutely right. I'm so sorry.
So Alvin was the one that said it wrong first.
We got you, Charles.
And then Jeremy Cameron said, "You know what? Nancy was Denise's mama."
No, he didn't. He said, "You know what? Nancy was Dennis."
Dennis. Dennis.
Miss Anita Michelle said, "Check it out. I bet y'all a quarter." You were right. We were wrong. See, we wrong.
What Jeremy say?
Every night.
Seal, you don't want this, man. Seal said He said we need a cook off. You don't want this. This ain't what you want, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh man. Okay. My last thought for the day. We talked about this earlier, and I just want to leave this thought with y'all with my nice music underneath. Oh Lord. Amos 5:23 says, "Take thou away from me." This is God talking. "Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy viols." Oh, I was reading the extra notes on it. And my thought of the day is, we off of social media now. My thought of the day is, y'all, we talked about this once before, but this is based off of a conversation I had this week with one of our fellow artists in the area. We tend to think that we're all children of God, and we all tend to think that God accepts our praise because we dance, because we scream and shout and jump all over the place, and we offer him music. We tend to think that God accepts all of our offering, all of our praise. And Amos 5:23 is a great example that he does not. Also, one of the first examples we have in the scripture of an offering, do y'all realize the example was of rejection and not acceptance? God rejected Cain's offering. And we also see the story of Ananias and Sapphira, and we got tons of stories to prove to us that God does not accept all of our offerings. So my thing to a lot of our St. Louis artists, and I say this out of love because I love everybody, I really do. This is not one of those things where I'm trying to rebuke and correct. This is to all of us, me included. Let's just concentrate, y'all, and focus on living right and being obedient so that God does accept our offering, because our offerings, the things that we present to him, is actually out of obedience. What we present actually is rooted in obedience. And I love y'all. And St. Louis, I just want to see some of us do better. I'm not saying St. Louis as a whole, because St. Louis is great. We have some great people living for the Lord and trying to obey God's word and all of that. So, I was reading the comment. Yeah, y'all, I just let's, and like I said, that's for me too. I'm speaking to me as well. I strive daily to just be obedient to God and be obedient to his word and try to please him. It's crazy, in the Old Testament, man, people were taken out, it seemed like, for little things. Uzzah was taken out for just touching the Ark of the Covenant, trying to steady the ark.
Great intention.
Yep. But God's anger arose, and he was, he was struck dead. So, but what was wrong with his great intent? With his great intention, he was disobedient, because the word had been given hundreds of years prior to that. Do not touch the ark this way, and he disobeyed something that was given hundreds and hundreds of years prior. And I just want to see us do right, y'all. I love us so much, and I just want to see us. I just want to see us do better.
Yes,
that's
sir.
all.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. I really want to see us do better, and I'm thinking about that in relation to social media. A lot of stuff we say and do out in the public, man, we are representatives. We are a representation of Christ, and the stuff that we say and do, man, on social media. No wonder so many people do not want to be saved and always say, "You Christians," and I thought you were saved, and I thought, no wonder, man, people don't want to be saved, because we are the representation of the church to the world. But look at what we say. We say anything on social media and think because it's quote unquote our truth. Man, I think that's one of the most damaging statements in today. Our truth.
Yep.
Our truth. Man.
I touched on that. That's weird that you say that. I touched on that at
Chris's thing?
Yeah, man. And then I, speaking to the musicians, I found out, just being a musician all my life, that people are always watching you. And even I'm always. Yeah, but it's more importantly the ones that are coming up behind you, the kids, they're watching you. They're not just watching what you do while you're on your instrument. They watch what you do when you get off. Yep. They're watching what you say to people, how you talk, how you live, if you're speaking, if you're friendly. They're watching what you do, man. So you gotta, be wise about it. Be wise about what you say and do.
I love y'all. I am Levi 2 King.
It's Don Rice. Dr. Alvin Quinn.
Rob Woody.
And this is Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Love y'all. Have a great weekend, great holiday week. And is that a girl on the bass? Squad. Email me and I'll tell you what Christmas means to me.
Radio, the way it should be.
On Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Chanel Scott. I don't need none of that.
Some folks would rather have houses than land, driving round in a fancy car. Others prefer silver and gold. I just wanna be where you are. Some folks would rather have houses and land, driving round in a fancy car. Others prefer silver and gold, but I just wanna be where you are. In you I find all I need, joy and peace. In you I find, 'cause you are mine. peace. You are. You're the sun that I see. Lord, I praise you for being mine.
It's Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.